Coach Joe Gaddis at halftime. Coach, first half, hard-fought game. What can we look to this second half?
Well, we need to control the line of scrimmage better when we have the football. I was expecting to have more than 14 points right now and disappointed that we don't. They scored on the one long pass. Our defense has bent some, but we haven't broken. What I want is a shutout the rest of this half, and then we're gonna win the ball game. But we need to come out critical that we score right now and go up 21-7 and stop them on the first time they have the football. We need to set that kind of tone right now on both sides of the football.
Thanks, Coach.
Well, we're back for the start of the second half as Devin Jones is set to kick off for the Lake County Falcons, and back deep for the Golden Tide, number 22, Tavarian Barnett. And he just kicks it out of bounds. Going to give the ball to Peabody at the 35-yard line instead of having an opportunity to return the football. So that's one way you defend against pretty fast returners.
Well, we've got to take advantage of this great field position starting the second half. As Coach Joe Gaddis said, we're going to have to score here, go up 21-7, and just keep marching.
We are appreciative of Coach Gaddis for his time at before each contest and at halftime and also the post game, as he is readily available for us to interview him and has always been very gracious, and we appreciate him taking time to do that for us each and every Friday night. Bogus is set to go here the second half. In motion is J.T. Haynes. Bogus is going to just run the ball forward and going to have a gain of nearly 10 yards on the play, maybe enough for a first down. We'll see where the officials mark it. They do. 1st and 10, Golden Tide.
You know, Bogus is a tough kid. He's taken some shots this year back there in the pocket and running the ball. Kind of got squeezed a little bit there, but made the first down.
That was made by Marjorie, number 32, for the Falcons.
Food right first down for the Peabody Golden Tide as we're in the Edward Jones, Eric Allen third quarter here from Peabody High School. Ball's handed off to Tavarian Barnett, and he's hit pretty tough right there by big number 32, Bargery, Kalen Bargery, a 6'1", 205-pound linebacker, the middle linebacker for the Lake County Falcons.
That's a tough couple of yards there. I think it was a good spot. Forward progress. Gave him a couple of yards.
Brings up second down and about 8 for the Golden Tide.
Well, we're looking for that balance, Paul. We're looking for the run and the throw.
In motion is Gadlin. And on the keeper, once again, is Bogus. Going to move it near the midfield stripe. Going to bring up third down and 5.
Well, we're picking up some good yards, but, of course, we can't live inside the tackles. We're going to have to break outside, throw the ball, make them guess, get them off balance, and I'm sure that's in the game plan for the second half.
Aaron Lowry comes out, and into the contest is J.T. Haynes. Usually that means they're going to the full spread or gold package on offense. Bogus rolls to the right and throws the ball out here complete to Malik Dokes. And so that's a mighty fine throw and catch from Bogus to Dokes.
You know, we may be getting to the point in the season where our timing is there, where our quarterback and receiver, they're on the same page. We've seen some great throws and catches tonight.
We were kind of questioning last week why the Bogus was playing quarterback, and maybe we're starting to see the reason why. Is Braxton's looked very good like tonight at quarterback as he's rolling out left and right throwing the football. Right is his preferred way to roll. And the ball went in and out of the hands of Dokes as Bogus rolled out, pumped and up. And the defender from Lake County didn't really bite on the play. He was there in pretty good position. Ball went barely over his head and went right through the hands of Dokes.
Well, the thing that made that play even possible was the speed of Dokes. You know, great arm by Bogus, but he knew that Dokes could outrun the defender. You just don't get that opportunity very many times in a game.
2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line of Lake County. Ball handed off to Gatlin. He dances around in the backfield, and instead of moving the ball forward and getting positive yards, he gets hit right there, and it's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play, maybe 1.
Well, we've said it before, you know, Peabody is going to live and die with spread offense, which can really score quickly and do some great things, but it is a highly finesse offense. And you don't have a big, powerful back. I don't guess Peabody even has that personnel, and it makes it difficult.
3rd and 10. Bogus rolls out to the left, and there's Devin Jones coming in and just makes an athletic play, jumps and blocks the ball as it's leaving Bogus's hands. And so Lake County stands tall here on defense and forces a punt from Peabody.
Yeah, as you said earlier, he's a great football player and basketball player for Lake County. Coach didn't teach him how to do that. That's natural talent.
Dylan Slayton, and proclamation for a tie.
Dylan Slayton on to punt for the Golden Tide. Long snapping for the punt team is Noah Allen, number 71, in the spotlight, or the up back is 15, Daniel Hodges. And there's an end-over-end kick. And we ought to be able to down that ball right there at the 5-yard line.
You know, that's another time I have no clue what the Lake County player is thinking, number 5. There's no way that his coach teaches him that. And when the ball's rolling around like that, and you know Peabody's coming down, that you're going to act like you're going to pick the ball up.
And our players have to be coached, you know, let that ball roll on down a little further if they can. And, of course, that's easier to see when you're up here this high in the booth.
Sure.
On the field, you're wanting to get that ball before it gets across the goal line.
Great field position for Peabody to have him backed up all the way on the 5-yard line.
Power I formation for Lake County. Jones gets the handoff. And Hayden Whitby's there to make the tackle, but he's able to wrestle through that tackle for a gain of about 2 on the play.
And that demonstrates to us that when Hayden Whitby, the biggest, strongest player on Peabody's team, wraps him up and can't bring him down, you know that he's a powerful back.
Ty Field and Aaron Lowry making the tackle.
2nd and 8 for Lake County
Yard line.
as Peabody has them backed up deep in their own territory. Power wide left formation for Lake County. Back to throw the ball is Price, and they're catching the ball is number 2, Zay Coleman, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Where's the flag on the play? Did you see number 2 kind of punch at our player? The referee was standing right there and didn't reach for the flag. It's hard to understand what the referee was thinking there.
Well, I had my head down and I didn't see it, Joey.
Certainly unsportsmanlike conduct. Should be a 15-yard penalty there. Referee just blew that call.
First and 10 from the 22-yard line of Lake County. Price is still at quarterback, and in the pistol formation is Jones. Leading the way for him is number 32, the fullback. And Jones is able to break loose and get free for a gain of about 5, possibly 6 on the play.
One of the strongest runs we've seen him. Not a great game, but just stiff arms. He's caught in the backfield, but is able to power his way, will his way to a short gain.
Yeah, he ran with a little more purpose on that play, Joey, than what we saw him kind of dance around tiptoeing in the first half.
If he starts running hard, we're in trouble.
Price is still at quarterback, number 32. Kalen Bargery's back there with him. Price rolls out to the right and nearly intercepted by number 16, Ty Fields. As Ty was right there, Johnny, on the spot and just can't come up with it.
You know, good players are in the right place at the right time. Almost an interception there. He would have taken that in, I believe, but a good play nonetheless.
3rd down and 5 for the Falcons.
Big play here early in this second half.
Jones is behind the quarterback, what they call the pistol. Back to pass. And pretty good defense by the Golden Tide as Ty Fields was able to get in the way of Price. Thought he was going to sack him, but Price worked his way loose. And then Dokes was out here to break up the pass.
Well, when you go full speed and you're aggressive, good things happen on defense, and that's what happened for Peabody there. Going to force Peabody into this punt. Going to get the ball back most likely in really good field position.
Price does the kicking duties or punting duties for the Lake County. Back deep is number 2, Tyler Gadlin, number 8, Malik Dokes. And the kick is off. And we've got to field that ball. You got time to pick it up. That's right. Get on it right there. And so Peabody will have it 1st and 10 from about the 18-yard line. And Joey, when you try to field those punts, sometimes that's going to happen.
Well, if you have to run back when you're catching the ball, if you're not already deep enough, you have little hope. And that was a good punt. He really boomed it a lot further, but the wind was to his back. You have to take that into account.
About 7 minutes to play here in the third period, sponsored by Edward Jones. Eric Allen is the financial advisor, 107 North Court Square in Trenton. Be sure and give Eric a call for any of your financial needs. On the play running is number 22, Tavarian Barnett. And looked like Lake County had their ears laid back, waiting for that play.
Yeah, it wasn't a surprise to them. I think that first down, it's pretty much the play that we've been using, and they're picking up on that.
No gain on first down, so it brings up 2nd and 10. Bogus in the backfield, 2 wide outs either way. Rolling out is Bogus, and making a one-handed catch there is Tyler Gatlin. He brings it in, gets control of the football, and going to have about a 7 or 8 yard gain on the play.
You know, Tyler Gatlin last year played quarterback all year. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's just showing as this season goes along what an outstanding receiver he is. Great hands.
Third and 3 for Peabody. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the third period. Peabody's leading this contest 14-7.
Clock's ticking.
Down under 5 seconds on the play clock. Bogus rolls out to the left, and he's going to have enough room out there to just run the ball forward for a first down. And up coming from his safety position is number 4, John Leland for Lake County, but Braxton already had enough for a first down, and so that's another food right first down for the Golden Tide.
Seems that Bogus is showing something tonight that he's not really shown as much. He's not had an opportunity to show it, but he really can. When he stretches those long legs out, he really can run. And that is such an important weapon for an offense.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Tide. Bogus rolls out. And there's J.T. Haynes makes the catch. And J.T.'s going to take it all the way in for a touchdown, Golden Tide. And Joey, that's another Amy Greer State Farm Insurance touchdown for the Golden Tide. Is Braxton Bogus hits J.T. Haynes on about a 70-yard touchdown play here in the third quarter.
Well, we see the accuracy of Bogus there. That was really tight coverage by Lake County. It was a great catch, but it was right on the money. And Haynes knew exactly what to do with it, turn on the jets once he caught that ball.
Sanders will attempt the PAT.
Sanders is on for the PAT. Point after touchdown.
Bogus holding.
Long snapping is Hodges. There's the snap. Hold is down. The kick is up.
The kick is down. It's up. It is.
And the kick is good. So Peabody extends its lead to 21-7 here with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to play. We're going to take time out. give our chance for our sponsors to tell you about the opportunities you have to pay patronage to them. You're watching the Ball Game Blitz here on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel, and JEJ E+6 out of Jackson. We'll be back after this short break.
If you subscribe to the crazy notion that the financial goals of a lifetime deserve more than a 10-minute chat,
if you believe your financial advisor should listen as much as he speaks,
join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference. Join us. At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Hello, this is Ed Norman, broker with LA Realty of Trenton. I want to thank all of you for making LA number one in our community. We aim to take good care of our customers to the best of our ability. We know that's how a successful real estate firm operates in a small town. Please remember us when you need help or just advice about your real estate. Thanks again.
After about a 70-yard touchdown throw from Bogus to Haynes. A thrilling play that got these Peabody fans to their feet as Braxton put the ball right on the nose, right over the hands of an outstretched defender from Lake County into the hands of JT, and he did the rest with his feet. Kickoff by Sanders. Number 2, Coleman, is loose, and he's going to be tracked down over on that side. And by that's Ray Buchanan. And so pretty good return, pretty good starting field position for Lake County.
Coleman's been tough all night tonight. Able to wrestle him out, but not before he picks up some good yards.
The Falcons from the 39-yard line.
You can tell that Lake County really wants to get that kickoff into the hands of Jones, but we're just keeping it away from him, and I'm glad.
Spread formation for Lake County as they hand the ball off to number 32, Bargery, and he's going to have about a 4-yard gain on the play.
Number 32, Bargery.
They're keeping us honest as we're doing them. We've got to defend that dive well. Pretty good job there. Can't give up 4 yards on that dive, but something tells me they're going to try to throw this ball.
2nd and 6 from the 43-yard line. 3 men in the backfield. Lake County calls timeout. With 4:16 to play, Peabody's got a 21-7 lead. Lake County calls timeout. You're watching the Ball Game Blitz high school football television show on E+6 in Jackson and TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
So, you're just about to treat your kids to ice cream when you get a Regions mobile banking text alert that your checking account is on empty. Bummer. Then you realize you can transfer funds and cover it before you get mauled by a pack of 5-year-olds. Unbummer. Let's say you're a typical American. You pay your bills, you try to save and manage debt, but now let's say you sat down with a Regions banker to review your savings and debt and rebalance your balance sheet. You'll feel more confident and more balanced. Nice.
Rocky Top Barbecue, located at 414 East Eaton Street, allows you to eat in, carry out, or call in. Crowd favorites include loaded baked potato or tater, hamburgers and hamburger steaks, barbecue nachos, and of course, pulled pork barbecue. For your next party, get the shoulder pack, 17 to 20 pounds of shoulder, a gallon of baked beans, a quart of slaw, a quart of barbecue sauce, and 2 packs of buns for only $89.99. So come visit or call Rocky Top Barbecue at 855-0122.
All right, so we're back after that timeout. 4:16 to play. 2nd down and 6 for Lake County. And the official throws a flag as there's an illegal procedure against Lake County. They never became set on that play, and they've been doing it all night, and that's the first time it's been called.
Procedure penalty.
Well, maybe this will be a sign of the times here. They'll catch him on that. Really sets them back now. 2nd and long. It's going to force their hand as they're down by 2 scores here late in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down and 11, and you can tell just a little bit of difference in the attitude of the team for Lake County after they've gone down 14. Let's see if Peabody can give them a knockout blow here just any minute. And right over the hands of Haynes as Price throws a dart out here to number 5, Raheem Flowers.
Thought I saw that ball rolling around on the ground, but they called it complete. Evidently it was. The coaches don't seem to argue about it, so they were a lot closer than I am.
And so Lake County converts on 2nd and about 13 or 14 on the play. 1st and 10 as they have the ball at the 45-yard line of Peabody. Price is back to pass over the middle, over the head. They were going for Jones right down the mid-seam of the field, but Price overthrew everybody on the play.
We've seen a common denominator with this quarterback, Price, and that is that he is not accurate. And you would think at some point, hopefully soon, we're going to pick one of these balls off. We've had an opportunity 3 or 4 times, and hopefully we'll be able to pick one of those balls off. That was way, way over the head of Jones.
2nd and 10 for the Falcons. Price is joined by 2 men in the backfield. One of those is Jones, and he's going to be tackled after about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Well, here we go, Paul. 3rd and long. Call a pass. Maybe we pick this one off.
Well, Joey, you're calling for a pickoff right here.
I am.
And maybe the Tide men will hear you and come through. And since they're going to intercept the pass, why not just run it back for a touchdown?
Pick 6 sounds good to me.
Pick 6 is the call. Let's see what happens for the Golden Tide. Third and 8. Price rolls out. And the pass is going to be over the head of Coleman on the play. And should bring up 4th down and long, punting formation, or time to punt the ball for Lake County. Let's see what they're going to do.
It'll be a 4th down on Lake County Falcons.
Lake County has a pretty good punter. He has a good hang time on his punts. Like Gadlin is limping off the field. Maybe a cramp. I believe it is.
Ty Gadlin comes off the field kind of limping.
Tyler Gadlin checking up on the play.
Looks like they're going to go for it, Paul.
Price is their punter. And it looks like he is going to finally move back into punt formation.
Usually 15 yards back. He's not quite 15.
High kick. Get out of the way, everybody. Let that ball bounce. Ray Buchanan fields it on the play.
He does exactly what we've been talking about the Lake County players doing, but it turned out all right. It's one of those things we talked about last week. If you do it, you have to follow through with it. You have to make it right.
Golden Tide.
Well, Ray tries so hard and plays with such heart. It's hard to criticize him for just about anything, but Usually you want to stay away from those balls like that, but Ray had a clean shot at it. He took it, turned it up for a gain of about 2 or 3 on that punt return. Peabody takes over 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line.
Not sure what this conversation's about.
Coach Gaddis is having a debate down here with the officials over something.
May need to keep the time on the...
Looking up here at the... They're wanting an adjustment made on the time clock.
Is that correct, 2:25?
2:35 is what the time they're wanting.
Well, 2:25 is all they're going to get, looks like.
Well, that's home cooking for you. If you want 2:35, you ought to take what you get. Bogus is running the football.
You know, he's really running with purpose now. He's running hard. See the 2 10s out here on the near side wrestling, but no flag on the play.
Yeah, as they went against each other, kind of reminded me of TIWF wrestling. Sometimes you catch that on TV 22. Been a while since we've seen it. But Najuan Miller was wrapped up pretty good with number 10 for Lake County.
Yeah, we haven't seen the ball in Najuan's hands tonight that I remember. Talented runner.
2nd and 4 for the Golden Tide. And a fumble and a recovery as
Lake County has recovered.
Javarian Barnett and Braxton Bogus kind of got their signals crossed there in the backfield. And it looked like to me, just on dry take here, Joey, without seeing the film, it looked like Javarian was trying to put a move on the defense as the defense had penetration there really before he got the handoff secured.
Well, that defense, I think it was defensive end coming in, was right in his face as he takes that ball. Haven't had too many turnovers, but this is certainly a costly one.
So Lake County tries to get back in this football game with 1:43 to play. Price throws the ball to number 5. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. And so just like that, they make the Golden Tide pay for that turnover. Raheem Flowers takes the pass from Price, and he scores just like that, lickety-split.
Looked like a slant in. To be honest with you, I don't know why more high school teams don't use the slant more, because it's almost always open. And certainly he took it to the house once he got it in his hands.
With Mills holding.
Crazy extra point formation. The defense has to prepare for it during the week, though. They come back over. From time to time, you'll see a team actually run a play out of that formation. They'll snap it to the up back, and he'll roll out. 52's got the ball. And just like that, it kind of backfired on him. His number 7 wasn't ready for that snap from Jason Mills. Wasn't ready from that for the snap from the center, and it came right into the hands of big number 52, Justin Kimball. And so Peabody's still up by 8 with 1:37 to play. You're watching Golden Tide football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500. Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support.
Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Amy Rear in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
So Lake County gets this score a little closer, 21-13, with 1:37 to play here in the third period. After Peabody's turnover, the first play from the line of scrimmage, Lake County makes them pay. And now Lake County's going to try an onside kick, but they're ready to receive the ball is number 12 for the Golden Tide. Deontay Warren recovers that onside kick, and Peabody's got good field position.
That was just a terrible call. You know, they're not. We've got a whole fourth quarter to play, and you know, that seems awfully desperate when you're, you know, only really a score down. But we'll take it.
First and 10 for Peabody at the 48-yard line. Ty Fields in the ball game. He gets the handoff from Bogus, works the ball forward for a gain of about 4 on the play.
Ty Fields again running hard. A Lake County player coming up lane, makes his way to the sideline. Defensive tackle for Lake County, I believe it's number 77, Lee Richardson, 6 foot 235 sophomore.
Second and 6, Bogus rolls out to the right. Throw and catch, and no, the ball was dropped out here by Bogus. Or excuse me, by Malik Dokes on the play. It's incomplete.
Well, it would have been a difficult catch. It was awfully low and behind him. Now it brings up third and about 6.
So Peabody needs to convert right here, or Lake County's going to have a chance to get back on offense.
And that's really what we've seen. That Peabody has kind of let Lake County get back into this game, and that's a dangerous thing for an athletic team like Lake County.
2 seconds. Throw over the middle to Haynes, and Haynes is still on his feet, and he nearly breaks it for the distance, as he's going to have a food right first down to about the 6-yard line.
You love to see a kid who, when they get the ball in their hands, they refuse to go down. They have the goal line in their mind. That's what JT had. He wanted to score, but flag on the play.
Referees sort out what the flag is going to be, and it looks like it's going to be a spot foul. A push in the back from the Golden Tide.
Well, that hurts, but certainly glad that it's that variety instead of the other.
Still a first down for the Golden Tide. Is evidently after Haynes made the catch, someone blocked in the back after, but it was past the first down marker. And so even with the penalty, it's still a first down for the Golden Tide. First and 10 from the 30 for Peabody. Bogus is running the football, and he's going to have enough for a first down. Another food right first down for Braxton Bogus.
Just running strong up the middle. They must see something there now, as they've stretched the field out a little bit, loosened up the defense, and
18-yard line.
Gashing the defense now with that quarterback draw.
"15 seconds to go before halftime, 10 seconds on the play clock. And so Peabody's going to have to run a play or they're going to get a penalty. Ball handed off to Fields, and Fields is going to have enough. He's going to go on in for a touchdown, Golden Tide. Ty Fields scores from about 18 yards out as Peabody gets back out in front 27-13, and on comes Drew Sanders for an extra point attempt.
He had one thing on his mind, that was scoring. That's what he did. Ty Fields, another great play. Put that on the highlight reel.
And so another State Farm touchdown for the Golden Tide by Ty Fields. And the point after touch is blocked. And that makes it still a 14-point lead for the Golden Tide. And that's going to bring an end to the Eric Allen and Edward Jones third quarter here from Peabody High School. We've got an exciting fourth quarter coming up, sponsored by Rocky Top Barbecue. And you're watching the very best football in West Tennessee here on Trenton's local cable channel number 22 and E+6 out of Jackson. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this break.
If you have the audacity to believe that a financial advisor should look you in the eye when the topic is your money,
if you have the nerve to think that FaceTime should be the expectation, not the exception,
join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us. Join us.
For 88 years, it's how Edward Jones has made sense of investing.
Need a shirt or sign and don't know what to do? Call 855-1812. Need shirts for your next family reunion?
No problem.
Need plaques or trophies for your next big event?
No problem.
Need your logo embroidered on a dry fit polo or jacket?
No problem.
Need a banner, yard signs, magnetic signs, or even custom full color vehicle wrap? Then Bell Shirt and Sign is a place for you. They also do custom screen printing, embroidery, signs, and engraving. Need a shirt or sign and don't know what to do? Call 855-1812.
What's he called? What's he saying that they jumped over? I don't know what he's saying they did. He's hot though.
And so Coach Gaddis is livid as he gets a sideline warning as he was going toe-to-toe with this side judge.
He saw something and he wasn't going to let go of it. He's been doing this long enough. I believe he saw something.
I don't know whether the defense from Lake County was jumping. You know, you can't jump over the line.
I think that's what he was calling.
But anyway, Coach Gaddis ought to sleep well tonight after getting a little anxiety out right there. Sanders on for the kickoff after Peabody extends its lead to 14, 27-13, as we start the fourth quarter here, sponsored by Rocky Top Barbecue, 414 East Eaton Street in Trenton. Dine in and carry out. Whatever you need, they've got it. Give them a call. 855-0122. Tell them you appreciate them sponsoring Golden Tide football on TV 22. Sanders kicks it off, and the ball's going to be received down there by number 2, Coleman, and he's going to work his way wide, and he's going to be tackled at about the 42 or 43 yard line as Ray Buchanan was able to catch up with him and get him out of bounds.
When the kickoff team watches that, they're not going to be happy, and neither are the coaches. There's no way that he should have gotten away from our kickoff coverage at that time. It's poor execution.
Well, we lost contain coming down this side of the field. And number 2, a pretty good athlete, was able to get outside of him.
Well, that's the thing. We've been doing a good job all year, but he is an exceptionally quick back.
1st and 10, Lake County. Price is going to keep the ball, and he's going to be hit pretty good after about a 2-yard gain by Ty Fields.
So the tackle at the 45.
Ty Fields continues to have a strong season at linebacker. Haven't called Ray Buchanan's name much tonight, but I'm sure he's in on a lot of tackles assisted. Maybe Ray will make a big play here.
According to the Jackson Sun, the coaches and the teams that have called in raised the leading tackler in West Tennessee. And pass was incomplete out here to Coleman.
Coleman, number 2 for the Falcons.
Brings up 3rd and long.
Lake County looks a little bit tired, Paul. You see Jones there slowly walking back to the huddle. He's been used a lot. Not sure how many rushes he has in this game, but he's had the ball in his hand quite a bit.
Price back to pass, little screen setting up in the middle. And there's number 5 breaking free, and he's going down that sideline. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him or not, but yep, Ray Buchanan gets him from behind and is going to kick him out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Penalty on the play back here in the back.
By Meals.
Let's see what the call is.
Well, the Lake County player's down.
Number 5 from Lake County, that's Raheem Flowers, the young man who made the catch and run.
I think we're seeing some cramps from both sides right now.
The officials waving off the flag.
You know, you always wonder, why do you throw the flag if there's no reason to throw it?
My guess on that play is they were thinking that we were downfield, or the offensive linemen for Lake County were downfield. But perhaps they realized that he caught the ball, although it looked like to me he caught the ball over the line of scrimmage, and so they shouldn't have been downfield. I don't know if that was what they were discussing or not, but sometimes that is one of the things that happens on a little screen like that.
Right. See if our defense can hold strong here.
1st and 10 for Lake County from the 3-yard line of of Peabody. As someone just hollered out the Milan South Gibson score, and Jones is going to take it in for himself.
And a 3-yard run for
that Wildcat again. Jones not handing it off to anyone. He's just taking the rock and running it almost untouched as he goes into the end zone.
And so just like that, Lake County comes down the field and scores.
Well, this game's in question.
Makes it 27-19, and we've got a football game here.
Lake County's not going to give up. They're not going to lay down. They came to Trenton to win, and they're going to play into the last second.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And so we've got a 7-point ball game with 10:34 to play here in the 4th quarter. Peabody's ahead 27-20. We'll be back for the rest of this contest as you're watching the Golden Tide football on E+6 out of Jackson, the JEA channel, and TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Hello, this is Ed Norman, broker with LA Realty of Trenton. I want to thank all of you for making LA number 1 in our community. We aim to take good care of our customers to the best of our ability. We know that's how a successful real estate firm operates in a small town. Please remember us when you need help or just advice about your real estate. Thanks again.
Okay, I want to invite you to come join us here at Food Right, where we specialize in our meat department, our produce department, our bakery deli department, offer Western Union to send or receive your money. Our butchers in our meat department have over 75 to 80 years experience by cutting beef. We have freshness everywhere we go in our produce department. We just stock that produce every day with fresh vegetables and fruits. Come join us at Food Right. Thank you.